Welcome back, everyone, to another review. I'm Robbie.
I'm Jye.
And Cloverfield Paradox got released all of a sudden on Netflix. Wasn't expecting that one.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be at the cinema for quite a long time, called God Particle.
Yep.
But yeah, all of a sudden it's on Netflix, straight after the Super Bowl. Just a bit late coming, but we're getting around to it now. This is going to be a spoiler review though, so if you don't want any spoilers, if you haven't seen it yet, you can go check it out right now on Netflix and come back and watch this, so do that. Otherwise, hope you enjoy.
Three.
Morning, beautiful.
Two.
I'm getting sick of only seeing you on a screen.
One.
Please, God. Be on our side.
Standing by for your go.
Turn that shit on.
Fingers crossed.
What the hell is happening?
The Cloverfield Paradox was directed by Julius Ona and it stars Gugu-Mbatha, David Oyelowo, Daniel Bruhl, Chris O'Dowd, John Ortiz, and Elizabeth Debicki.
Yes, the third film in J.J. Abrams' Cloverfield anthology series is set in outer space on a space station, and pretty much this is a prequel-ish to the other two.
Sort of. Prequel,
So,
sequel, same timeline.
Once again, we're diving straight into spoilers here.
Yeah,
so this
We've
is,
already warned you, but this is heavy spoilers.
This is it. So pretty much this film is what causes every other film in the Cloverfield universe.
Pretty
This
much,
sets up the whole groundwork for the series.
Pretty much. The film, I'm sure, is going to draw, or this film in particular, is going to draw a lot of comparisons to life.
For sure.
Um,
It feels very similar.
Yes,
And so
it's-
there was a group of astronauts, cosmonauts, whatever we're calling them,
Cosmonauts.
on a space station, and I forget what are they actually studying?
And they're trying to achieve create some kind of energy for Earth.
Yes, you are right.
With renewable energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, weird things start happening, and they progressively get weirder over the course of the film.
Yeah. Very weird, some of the things. Some
Yeah.
things aren't really explained at all. They
Exactly right.
They just kind of happen.
That's kind of off-putting. There are a lot of things that just happen, and we just have to run with them because there's no explanation for them.
That's my... I really enjoyed this film.
So did I.
I enjoyed it. I can understand the mixed reviews though, because,
Definitely.
like I said, there are things that happen that aren't explained. And I've got no problem with weird things happening and going for a large portion of the film without having it explained.
Yep.
As long as by the time the film ends, you feel resolution.
Right.
You don't feel that in this film.
Definitely not.
There are some things that are explained.
Mhm.
The general gist of the whole story is explained.
Yep.
Whether it's explained to the level I would have liked it to is another question. But you feel some kind of satisfaction with that part of the film. But in terms of like the smaller detail things that happen throughout the film, for example, I'm not going to say exactly what happens. Oh no, it's a spoiler review.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Chris O'Dowd, when he loses his hand, his
His
arm,
whole arm is stuck in the wall.
like that scene was weird.
Yeah.
Doesn't explain exactly why is he moving around the wall, and then next thing his hand just appears on the floor and it's like clicking his fingers and it's fully animate.
It's
And
writing
it's
notes.
writing notes. That is not explained at all, like how that is happening.
And the crickets like disappearing and then appearing and coming out of the mouth and that kind of stuff. Like
Like they explain Elizabeth Debicki why she's found in the wall, because you realise it's a parallel universe and she gets stuck in there.
Yeah.
And but again, it's still not like, why is she in the wall?
I took it to be that they've all of a sudden jumped into this universe.
That's what I'm
She's
assuming,
moved,
and she-
that's
she-
just where she was.
At
So
the
yeah,
point in time.
yeah.
But then where'd the rest of the crew?
Because she was in, and where was the ship she was in? Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's clear, but it's not clear.
Yeah, compared to Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane,
It's not on the same level.
no way, nowhere near. However,
I enjoy Cloverfield. I'm not a handheld camera, like found footage fan. This would be my favorite one.
Right.
I did enjoy it. It had some great moments of suspense. I would have loved to see it though through the eyes of a full-on blockbuster, not so much handheld.
Right.
If it was on the scale of like a Godzilla film, that would have been something really epic. If you could see it unfolding.
I think the gimmick they used for Cloverfield worked exactly
It
right
does
for
work.
what
It does work, but because I'm not a fan footage fan.
Fair enough, yeah.
10 Cloverfield. He keeps
Alien.
doing that. 10 Cloverfield Lane was brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people didn't like the ending. I love the ending personally. I
So
thought
do
it was
I.
great.
I love the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was tense for the entire film.
And just the fact that they made this movie without anyone knowing, and then just got released.
Yeah.
Something like Cloverfield did, and
Yeah.
Cloverfield Paradox. It didn't do it as well. The
Mhm.
mystery behind
Definitely
the whole
not.
thing. We knew it was coming. We knew it was called God Particle. We knew it was a film that was meant to be a Cloverfield film
Mm-hmm.
that got
Rebranded.
rebranded. They added
Rebooted.
some things. The
Yeah.
monster at the end appears, which something we'll get to in a sec. And then it kept changing and shifting, and then getting delayed and delayed. And like, okay, the surprise release is gone.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they did the Netflix release. Like, cool, you're expecting it in the cinemas in 5 months. Guess what? It's out tomorrow.
Yeah. But I think that's the thing. I think if I had went and saw the Cloverfield Paradox in cinema, I would have been let down a lot more. The fact that I could just stay at home, I just turned on my Netflix that morning
And watch it. Yeah.
and it was watching. It made it. I think that helped my score a bit, my star rating a bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably why they did the Netflix move as well. They're probably like, this isn't going to be a box office success.
Right.
So instead of wasting money in marketing and distribution and everything like that,
Surprise release.
just sell it to Netflix
Mhm.
for some money. At
Yep.
least to make something out of it. And now Netflix takes the fall.
Exactly.
But no,
Netflix is
it's
taking a lot of falls lately.
Yeah. It's by no means a bad film for me at least.
No, I liked it.
So the monster at the end,
Mhm.
I had that ruined for me.
I didn't know that was it. That was in it. That was really cool. That was a really cool.
I would have loved to see
ending
that.
shot.
I would have loved to see that without knowing it was coming. Because like 10 Cloverfield Lane, I kept waiting, seeing if there was going to be some tie-in to the first Cloverfield.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And at the end, there is a tie-in, but it's not the tie-in I thought they were going to go with. Like
No.
it wasn't like the big monster appearing from the first film.
And I think that's what the Cloverfield Paradox does really well. So, like, it explains why the monsters or the aliens in 10 Cloverfield Lane are very different from the first one.
Yeah.
And now, in the fourth Cloverfield movie, which is going to be set in
World War
War
II.
II,
Yeah.
it completely explains
Yeah.
how that is possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So yes, like with Cloverfield Paradox, I was hoping for, this is before I found out the monster was in it, I was hoping for some tie-in. And then I was on Netflix, I was on Facebook, and I happened to be scrolling through, and I saw an article saying, is the Cloverfield monster in Paradox the same as, is the monster in Paradox the same as Cloverfield? I was like, okay, well, it's in it. So as soon as you see the ship dive bombing into I didn't expect it to appear above the clouds.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
It's huge. It's not the same size as it was in
No,
Cloverfield, so it's great.
It's like the size of like Mount Everest or something. It's massive. It's
yeah.
so big. And that gave me a fright. Knowing it was coming, it gave me a fright.
Yeah.
But I would have loved to have seen that, not knowing it was coming, because that would have just terrified me.
Oh, sure. But yeah, so what are you giving it? What are you giving Cloverfield?
3.5.
Same for me, 3.5.
The Earth. It's gone.
It's big, blue, full of angry people. Keep looking, you'll find it.
My God.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Those are our thoughts on the Cloverfield Paradox. Let us know what you thought of the film. It's on Netflix now. Go give it a watch if you haven't. Until next time, see you at the movies.